Good evening, everyone. It's Sonic Adventure DX. Oh my gosh.
He is kicking your butt.
He just killed me. He just kind of went into that move and it was just kind of like, well, by the time you stand up.
The classic little kid when you just start flailing your arms, you're like, you can't hit me. If I'm constantly just waving my arms around, you can't get in on this. And he's right. You can get in on it.
He's too powerful. And the PvP mostly consists
He can't swim.
of making, of hoping you get the best chip.
You trying to drown?
You get double B. I just want to see if I can. Come on. Just play the music.
He's gonna die.
Oh god. I just wanted to do that. He went further that time, so it wasn't like he was limited. He really was just like, listen, I'm only gonna go this far.
You broke
What?
his thing. Oh, well, you're okay.
I mean, yeah, but what? I didn't want those rings anyway.
Now you're gonna be poor. You won't be able to provide for your chow.
You have no chow. I'm not going in that elevator again.
That's messed up. The chows are the best.
Why would I do Chow Garden here when there's a Chow Garden in Adventure 2 and that game's like just better to... Damn it, Tails. I'm after the Chaos! I'm after the Chaos Emeralds. If you have them, I'm gonna steal them from you. Sonic, are you okay? The Chaos Emerald and I were worried. Where is the machine that I want? There's supposed to be a Nights into Dream machine.
You ever play Space Pinball?
No, I don't think so, but you told me about it the last time we played a Sonic game, and they made you do frickin' pinball.
They should just commission the Space Pinball team to make the Sonic pinballs. Great, now you're in this place.
Yes, I am. This would make a lot of sense if you would have played the original frickin' Sega Saturn
If I just
game.
did a few more hard drugs, this would make sense.
That might also help. There are
There's
so many
fish.
ideas that you can see where they got, where they came from in like Adventure 2, right? It really feels like this was a testing ground, and then for Adventure 2, they're like, okay, that thing, but it's awesome. You know what I mean? Because this is very clearly, like, City Escape, right?
Yeah.
But, like, with City Escape, there were all these things to jump off of. With this, I'm just pretty much holding forward. And it doesn't really control that well. And, like, it's the same thing with... It's the same thing, though, with, like, when it was chasing me, right? It's like, oh, this is the truck scene. Heck, they also kind of did that with Shamu earlier. Are we... Okay,
That looks like the end.
so, yes, I collected another Chaos Emerald for Dr. Eggman.
Call him up. I got one for you.
Okay, this one's mine. Don't steal it from me this time.
That's a good sound.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, I was like, that's pleasant.
They like walked up to some guy in the office blowing bubbles in his soup, and they're like, "That's the sound."
Can we get you into the recording booth real quick?
Kind of weird they have dangerous creatures in the romantic theme park.
The suspension bridge effect. You know that, right?
If you go on a fancy date, there should be murderers present.
It's pretty much like the suspension thing is you go on a wobbly bridge and that speeds up your heart, right? And sometimes you confuse that feeling with like a romantic feeling, right? Where you're like, they're making my heart go doki doki. Is this love? When really you're just afraid, right? Or you're just like a little like, whoa, you're a little startled.
So do bring murderers on your first date.
Yes, you could do that, and then you'd be like, this guy's gonna fucking kill you. And she'll be like, oh,
I love you. Oh, it's the skulls.
Listen, I just want to leave, okay? I want to get to somebody else's.
You really wanted to play. You were like, man.
And I
haven't
still do.
played
I want to
this
be able to
one.
say that I beat it.
It's probably real good, like the other one.
Well, I knew it wasn't going to be as good. Like, you know, Adventure 2's pretty much tops. Like, it's either that or
Seems a little toasty.
I for 3D, my favorite's either, you know, 2 or Forces because I find it funny, okay? And that's going to be a very, very contentious opinion. Ain't nobody, like, most people don't even like Forces. And it's one of those, like, listen, Infinite is hilarious. Please, please be, why can't I just drop? Just,
Did you put the B button? Oh, there you go.
not there I go. I tried that before and it shot me off. See? This is terrible.
It was a good example of what you're talking about, though.
This game is like, and I can't even be like, well, I wish they would have never made it because like Adventure 2 would have never happened if it wasn't for, okay, I can jump off of it like a normal freaking person, but the camera angle has to be correct.
Is that it?
It might be.
Shut the fuck up.
I wanted more.
That was barely a level.
He's got a gun, Sonic.
Is he about to start doing like frickin'... He looked like he was about to do frickin' West Side Story stuff. He had his like hands there like he was getting ready to snap his fingers. His foot was tapping. That was a great fight. Very
If I'm to
smart.
Continue. I need to change this ship back to its original.
Since when do you talk like that, if I'm to
There must be
continue?
a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got
It was
to
a
find
cold
it now.
night's breeze.
Verily. Snake. 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 What? What? What?
Yeah,
What?
you got snaked.
I just started running off the back of it. Oh, this, it's been terrible. Like, I don't know why it happened. I don't know how I could have stopped it. I don't know where I'm at currently because the damn camera does whatever it damn well pleases. There.
The meta score is 57, but the user score is 7.9.
Why the...
Did the fire guy get you again?
Yes, I jump over there and it's like, oh, you can't actually land on here. Like, I guess I just gotta wait until he pulls his fire in because that's the point of a frickin' Sonic game, to frickin' wait. Why couldn't she have just told me whatever dumb flashbacky bullshit she wanted to when I was out there?
Prove yourself. This is a storytelling
This is my room.
masterpiece.
I have my tea set here.
I got my stone tower and my sand.
Well, it is nice to see that some things never change. Even as far back as this, Sega still didn't have frickin' playtesters. I am ready for this to be over,
Of
yes.
the first story.
Listen, I feel like they probably did more with Sonic, so Sonic's story is going to be the worst. I might regret thinking that later.
Sonic's the main character. They probably put the least effort into it. They probably game.
Why pay game
Oh.
testers when people play their stuff anyway?
Good point.
It's a horrible point. I don't know, maybe because more people would play it.
We value our community. They are our playtesters.
I'm not saying that Sonic the Hedgehog, the fandom, is a cult, but this could have been a 5-hit boss.
It would
Just
have been
saying.
epic. Now you're on to stage 2. Fail on stage 2, you get to redo stage 1.
Watch out, he's up to something. Why? Why would you frickin'... Why?
No.
Why?
He was. Indeed.
Oh, did you beat the boss? He blew up the platform under.
He was indeed up to something.
Look, it's not hard. It's just if you fuck up, like, you get shunted off the map. And it's so long and drawn out. And then at the end, he's just like, oh, how's your depth perception? Because he's gonna... I think once we're done with this, I'm going to load up a Mega Man game and tell him that I love him. Eggman,
One more.
if I loved myself enough to give up, I would have done it ages ago. Let's be real. Secretly, deep inside, I hate myself, and this is all a form of self-loathing.
Watch out! He's up to something.
Okay, after he bounces off this wall, I think he aims on the platform.
What?
I
Oh.
thought he was about to bounce on another
Yeah, I
one.
thought we were going for some ricochets there.
Hey, I'll play with you.
And he's dead. Let's be real, nobody lives that.
Are you scared?
Feel like there is a universe where they put out this before they put out Sonic Adventure 2 on GameCube, and the entire franchise died. Like, he shows up in Smash Brothers, but it's like a pity thing where everyone's like, oh, I remember him. He had like 3 good games on the Genesis, and then everything went to shit. And then there's just like one crazy guy in the parking lot saying, no, it was good. Sonic Adventure 2! Do you think Big is a possessive lover?
That's his pet, and he runs away from home.
And
So
then he like goes,
catches
I
him.
mean, I guess I would do the same if like Lucina ran out. I'd be looking everywhere for her, but it is just one of those like, probably just wants to go. And Big is having none of it. He's like, listen, you gotta sit next to me and my bag of Cheetos. Are
Is
we
it
playing?
playing? That's what I
Are they
was-
shredding?
To Big the cat. Oh,
I did it.
that was faster than the Sonic levels. Oh,
What? Would you like to defend this game?
nah. That is a skill issue.
Yeah. Yeah, on the part of the programmers.
How do you think they pitched this? Like, they had the game complete and they're like, guys, what if we added a fishing mini game?
They probably thought, oh, you're the geniuses that made Sonic. You know what you're doing.
But actually, the fishing mini game is imperative to the story.
Froggy, I would like to go home, Froggy. Please, Froggy. I have a watching child there waiting for me, Froggy.
Sick guitar riff.
I mean, this is like, I guess, supposed to be like the build-up.
This is so epic.
He's getting like farther away is the whole thing.
Now he's getting there. Oh my goodness.
Thank God.